Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the thumbnail, today I'm revealing a new bag. And before I reveal this new bag, I wanted to take a minute and talk about the t-shirt that I'm wearing. So you can see on my t-shirt there is a whisk and a knife and it says Cousins Mike. This t-shirt is from my friend Mike Zulli, his company Cousins Mike. It's Mike and his other cousin Mike who run this catering business which provides meals for certain schools, and they have a weekly menu program. They do other catering as well, but what I use them for, know them for, is their weekly mindful menu. So the menus go out every Wednesday and there's usually at least, I'm going to say 7 items to choose from, different entrees and always one dessert. And you have a choice of things such as, for example, this week I ordered lemon chicken breast with orzo and something else, some other kind of vegetable, and baked ziti parm, which is regular baked ziti with eggplant. And his pasta dishes are awesome. What could I say? It's mostly, I don't want to say mostly, but there's a lot of real traditional Italian meals that he prepares, along with other things such as spring rolls. He does chili in the wintertime. He does various soups. But anyway, you can choose however many items that you want and you pay by the item. And on Mondays, your food gets delivered to you. So he does deliver everywhere in the Philadelphia, New Jersey, New York area. If you have a question, you could always ask and be sure that your area is included in his service area. But I know that a lot of his clients are in New York and there are meals going up there every week. So you could be added to the delivery list quite easily. But it's such a great service. I don't cook very much and I'm busy a lot of times. And, I like knowing that I'm going to be having a really good dinner waiting for me after I finish work, whether I'm working at home or working in my office. And I don't have to spend an hour preparing it. I just need to get it and heat it. The food is excellent quality. It's extremely, extremely delicious. And I can't say enough highly about it. Now, this isn't the kind of service where you're going to get a calorie count for every dish that you order or breakdowns of what the nutritional content is. You're basically ordering like you would order, from any other delivery service. If it's a big corporation, yeah, they will have all that information, but this is not a corporation. This is not a meal plan designed to help you lose weight or gain weight. Eat at your own discretion, guys. But I could just tell you that I've been ordering from them since 2019, 2020. I think it must have been 2019. And, that's quite some time now. And I haven't been disappointed yet. I haven't come across anything that I don't like. So I just kind of wanted to put that out there for some of you guys. Even if you just wanted to order occasionally. He also does custom cakes. So the other cousin Mike is the baker, and he does really, I've seen pictures of his cakes and they're just amazing. So they will create a dessert for you based on how many people, a cake that'll serve X amount of people. And these are cakes like you see on the Food Network. It's not just, you go to ShopRite and somebody's going to paint something on your cake. These are really very, very sophisticated cakes that you can choose from and discuss with them, and they can give you flavor options and style options, whatever. But I'm going to leave their email address in the description box, so you can give him a holler if you want to be put on the email list for the weekly menu. By the way, this is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form, but he gave me a t-shirt and I said I'm going to wear this in one of my videos because there's some of you who might be really interested and, want to give this a try. Why not? If you're busy, if you don't want to cook all the time, or if you're having a special occasion and you want your event catered, can't say enough good things. Okay, so enough food talk. I love food. I could talk about it all day, but I know you're all here for the bag. So this is a bag reveal of something that I bought when I was with Cammie. And yes, it is a Marc Jacobs. And maybe you could tell by the shape of the bag that it's not a Marc Jacobs tote bag. So let's check it out. Reveal. Let's see. It is the Marc Jacobs J Marc Curve bag. And guys, I have been eyeing this up online, and when I saw it in Neiman's, I said, I just have to have it. First of all, it comes in a bunch of colors. It does come in a lighter color, which is more of like a winter white or a beige. This color is caramel. It also comes in black, and it comes in a really true pink. And it does come with this chain attached that dangles in the front, and this is an adjustable strap, which I'll show you in a minute. But first, let's do a little ABS. And I got no sexy music to cue up, so you're just gonna have to use your imagination. So here, the top and the bottom. And I'm gonna get in closer so you can see the insignia. Hopefully get a good look at what the leather is like. It is a smooth calfskin. It feels really, really soft. It is structured, but I could feel, I've used this twice since I got it, and I've only had it 2 weeks. I could feel that the leather is getting softer already. So I don't think that this is going to be total mush, but I do think that this is going to be a kind of leather that gets a bit softer as you use it and as it breaks in a little bit. So as I said before, this is a removable and adjustable strap, and I'm going to show you how it adjusts now. Anybody who has the Louis Vuitton Neo Noe will know that this is the same kind of strap. So it unsnaps here and here, and you can just take your strap like this and turn it into a long shoulder bag. Now, as you can see, this is not a crossbody bag. I mean, this strap drop is, let's see, 6, it's maybe 18 inches tops. I mean, it's a necklace, guys. I mean, I don't have a skinny neck, but you could see where it comes. I have necklaces that drop longer than this. I really don't think, unless you are extremely smaller or a child, that this is going to work as a crossbody bag. So, you know, I'm not even going to try. It's not going over my head. But it is a nice shoulder drop, and I'll show you what the shoulder drop is. So this is where it is on the longest setting, hanging from my shoulder. And here is the top of my rib cage. So it comes to the top of my rib cage, and the bottom of the bag sits on my hip. So that's just to give you an idea. And I am 5'3" 3/4" Yota. So you can have an idea, if you're around my size, what it looks like. But I have been wearing it with the shorter strap drop. You can see I'm into this shape lately, guys. This is the same shape as my MZ Wallace. And pretty much everybody has a bag this shape anymore. I mean, you could say, oh, this is Prada vibes. But Prada did not invent this little crescent shape. And quite honestly, and I don't mean to knock anything about this bag or the Prada bag, but it's not really the kind of thing where you're going to see that huge of a difference, you know, based on the fact that you're getting a small leather crescent bag. I mean, it's not like there's anything that's really stand out. This is the kind of bag, and what I mean by that is, if you spend the $2,200 for a similar Prada, you're really not getting that much out of it, except their Saffiano leather. And yeah, you're getting the Prada name, but if you just like the shape of the bag and something that's really nondescript, which I think that is, and I believe this is $395. I have to double check on the price. I'll leave it in the description box if you're curious about the price, but it was definitely under 400. I want to say it was 350, but I have to check. But anyway, if you want a similar look in a style that's really just kind of nondescript, quiet luxury, whatever you want to call it, just something that's sleek and modern, for the price, you cannot go wrong. I mean, you get an adjustable strap. You could take this strap off and just use the gold strap as your main strap. Of course, that's an option. So this is a plenty long enough drop. If you want to put it over your shoulder, that's where it comes. I mean, there's plenty of room, even if I put a coat on. And sometimes when you're talking about shoulder straps, honestly, having a ½ inch even can make a big difference as to whether you're going to be able to wear it with a t-shirt or with a coat. And I don't like when companies make these short shoulder bags with an extremely short drop, because I don't want to have stuff in my armpits, guys. I want to have a little bit of breathing room, wiggle room. I mean, this is short enough. And it's going to be short on most people. I don't think that this is going to be a long shoulder bag length on almost anybody. So I'm going to give you a good look at the strap. There's no logo on the strap. There are breaks in the chain, and that's because it's the J Marc logo. So you'll see that that's the way the chain is. It's not that they were too cheap to actually make the chains connect, but these bigger chains and the little chains are all the J Marc logo. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that really clearly, but that's probably a little bit better shot. Anyway, I really am glad that I got this, because it's not going to be an everyday bag, but this is a really nice bag if you want something that looks sleek. Maybe you're going to lunch somewhere, or you're going to a dinner and you're not going to any place that's so fancy, and you just want a really nice, sleek looking bag, and you don't need to carry a lot because it doesn't hold all that much, especially that it's structured. So I'm going to take the stuffing out of it because I did stuff it after I used it. I'll show the inside, and then we're going to see how things fit. So inside, it's fabric lined. You have one zip pocket on the back wall, and it's got a leather tab. And here is the slip pocket. Oh, got some tied in here, so yeah, I wore this when I went out to eat last Saturday, and it was perfect. And it also came with a care card that explained that, and this is something for people to understand, that this is a natural leather, and there's going to be variations in the grain and in the veining of the leather, and they're not defects. It's part of having a leather item. So no two pieces are going to look exactly alike, and you're going to see some differences. I mean, clearly if there was like a cut or a big scrape somewhere, but even though this is smooth leather, when you get in really closely, you can see the pores of the leather, and you can see a little bit of the texture of the skin. So that's just a little reminder. And it also tells you don't get it wet. Don't scrape it against anything, you know, where it's going to possibly scuff it. You know, just take care. So let's go right now with my Chanel Zippy Wallet, which I've been carrying. So here's how this goes. That'll fit. I have my O case. So we have the Zippy Wallet, the O case, and I'm going to put my keys So the Zippy Wallet, the O case, the keys, and now I'm gonna put a phone. Now, this is my old phone case. I'm gonna put it in so that you can see how it would actually fit. So here's the way it looks with all of that in there. And I can tell you now, it's too full. It's gonna zip, but I wouldn't pack it that tightly if I were wearing this, because this is really to the point where, yes, it closes, but it's stretching the leather just a little bit. So instead of taking the O case, I would leave everything else here as is, and I would just take a lipstick and put the lipstick in, and then it should close with no problem. And yeah, there's room for the Tide packets are still there. So this leaves a little bit of room so that everything isn't totally squashed inside the bag. You can see the zipper is really smooth. So yeah, everything fits. So you just kind of have to be careful. And if you're somebody who doesn't put your phone in your bag, I do, I know a lot of people don't. Let's put the O case back in and let's see what it's like. Okay, so we got the O case back in here, the keys. And you can see this is almost, this O case is almost as tall as the bag. Let me do it this way. So you want to really watch, because the curve makes it a little bit shorter. And certainly if you have something inside that you don't want to get ruined, you sure don't want to put it up where it's going to be scraping against the zipper of the bag. But this just barely makes it, and everything is safe and sound. So without the phone, this is much, much better if you want to hold all those things in it. And it still stays really lightweight. So another option that you can use is, if you all remember, I not long ago, take everything out, I not long ago bought this Coach key holder card case. And if you just wanted to put this in here, you are really consolidating things quite a lot. And I specifically bought that to use with small bags. So now you don't need the key holder, the key case, and you could put this in, you could put the O case, and I have plenty of room if I wanted to put some other things in here, like maybe a hand sanitizer or a lotion or something else that's a little bit larger, my nose spray for instance. And there's enough space because you have a good bit here in the corner. And you know, I normally always carry tissues, so you could certainly put some tissues in as well. So you have different options. Things are going to fit, but really here you're just putting the basics in. You're not really going to be able to stuff it full. If you need a really good work bag and you're planning on carrying everything in your handbag, this is going to be a struggle. I mean, you'd need to take another little tote bag with you in order to get everything that you need inside this little bag. So I love it. I think that it's a fabulous bag. If it comes out in more colors, I would definitely be tempted to get another one in another color. But I'm really glad that I chose this caramel because I think the caramel is really pretty. And they gave a really nice length chain, so it doesn't hang down past the bag. It makes a really pretty decoration and also a really pretty strap if you're using it just with this chain strap. And I like the fact that the shoulder strap is so versatile. So 10 out of 10, guys. This is a really, really good bag. So thank you all for watching. I've kept you long enough. I hope to see you all back. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing, hit the notification bell, and like this video if you enjoyed what you saw. And I'll be coming at you next week I'm not really sure what Wednesday's video is going to be, but Saturday I have a bag swap with the Queen of Trades. Ooh, we all know who that is, I bet. And I'm really excited because this was just a win-win for both of us. So stay tuned and I will see you soon. Bye.